I'm wearing my spam shirt, so you know what that means. It's time for another spam video. That's right, and this time we are going to make a delicious Halloween treat. And it's so easy. Let me show you. Now you can use any spam you want for this recipe. I am using 25% less sodium because the kids don't like it quite as salty, but it's up to you what you use. When you're getting ready to make this recipe, preheat your oven to 375. And then we have to open our can of spam. And people have given me numerous suggestions how to get the spam out, but really it comes out pretty easy. There it goes. Now we're going to want to cut this in half. See, line it right up about there. Yeah, I can't use my handy dandy spam cutter for this recipe, which I'm kind of sad about. I do like using that. Okay, and then I think we're just going to use the ridges on here. Okay, see there's little indentations? That looks like really about right. And this one we're going to go over just a little. Okay. Separate these out. So let's see. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This one's going to be a little bigger than the others. I'm also using Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. Again, use whatever you want. You can use ketchup or nothing. It's up to you. Now we're just going to take barbecue sauce and just lightly put it on. Just give it a little coating. And like I said, you could use ketchup and mustard, whatever you feel like. And I'll be back when I have these all coated. Okay, now we have it all coated. On to the next step. So when I was in the store, I saw something that would make it easier to make this recipe, and maybe it's been available for a long time, I just never noticed it. It is crescent dough sheets. So you know, instead of getting the triangles, you're going to get rectangles, which isn't a problem. You can just put 2 triangles together, right? But this is kind of neat and makes this recipe a little bit easier. Put down some parchment paper and we're going to open our crescent dough. Okay. And just let's poke it. There we go. It scares me when it pops. Don't know why. Okay. Take it out. And then let's separate it. And this probably happened because my knife went through too far. Now we're just going to cut it in strip. Just want thinner strips, like that. Okay. And you're just going to do that to the whole area here. And again, be back when we're ready. Now we have all our strips cut, and now comes the fun part. Now we're going to take one of our strips. So we have a strip. We're going to take one of these, and we're going to wrap it. So let's have this be the bottom. So you're wrapping it like a mummy, right? I have no idea how they wrapped mummies, so. Okay. There. So we need another one. Yeah. Start it back there. But then we want to keep, see how we're keeping a little open there? You'll see why at the end. So we'll do another one. Start. And okay. So there. Then again, I want to leave that open a little. Okay, be back when we have them all wrapped up. There they are. You don't have to worry about being perfect. After all, this is something people are going to eat. And I like to just take a little melted butter, just put over the top of them. Just think that makes them a little better. Coat them well. Butter isn't necessary, just something I'd like to do. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Now we're going to put in our 375 degree oven to bake for maybe about 15 minutes. We'll test them to see when they're done. So what are we going to do? This leftover dough? Now let's squeeze it a bit. Done. Right, let's put a little sugar on, a little cinnamon. Squeeze it a bit more. Okay, that's good. It's got it on the inside. And then just going to put a little more sugar on it. A little more cinnamon, and then we're just going to toss it in the oven with the rest of the stuff for the grandkids. Just makes a nice little dessert. The next part is optional, but I think they look cute with these little eyes on. You might be able to pick this up at your craft store. They're just little tiny eyes. If you do use the eyes, do not put them on before you put it in the oven because they will melt. But you can make eyes other ways too, like with dots of ketchup, dots of mustard, whatever else you want to use. Okay, they're out of the oven. And now we're just going to take a little of that barbecue sauce, put it right there. And then we're going to put one of our eyes on it. See? A little bit more of that barbecue sauce. Another eye. You get the idea. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, aren't they the cutest you've ever seen? Don't they look like little mummies? Well, I think they'd be a great treat for a Halloween potluck or something like that. But now, let's do a taste test. Okay, here we go. Eat the eyes first. These are absolutely delicious. This would be good even if it wasn't Halloween. Okay, try it. Tell me what you think.
Pretty good.
The dough goes well with the Spam.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
What are the eyeballs at?
Candy eyeballs,
Okay.
like frosting. Okay, try them. You like that? Pretty good, isn't it? So, I urge you, try a seasonal Spam. Make Halloween mummy treats. I think you will love them, and so will your family. As always, thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe and share the knowledge. Bye.